That's good. This one. All right, we're recording there. And this one. This is the 9, it's the P, the worst one. All right, we're good to go. All right, so call the tower.
Yeah. Give me a takeoff briefing.
Oh, that's right, sorry. Okay, take it today we will be departing runway 13. I will be flying the aircraft. We are going to rotate at 55 knots and climb out at 74 knots. If we have an engine failure on takeoff and we have enough useful runway, I'll pull the power back to idle and land on the runway. If we do not have enough useful runway, we'll pick up a spot 30 degrees to the left or 30 degrees to the right and land in that spot in front of us. Make sure to protect your head when we land. If we are above 700 feet, we will turn around and attempt to land on either runway 13 or 31. The plan is to make a midfield departure to the south, go out to the practice area and execute maneuvers. Once completed, we'll return to the airport and land. If at any time you sense any danger or collision, please speak up.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Ready?
Yeah, you're gonna call them though up when you're lined up.
Okay.
Now remember that in the checklist when it says ADSB out must be on. Look at this sticker right here.
Yes.
408 number 1, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Okay.
Navigation lights must remain on for ADSB out. So only the nav, you don't need the taxi. There we go.
All right. So that's all 4
408 number 1, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Go 408, clear for touch and go, we're runway 13.
Ready?
Go for it.
St. Augustine Tower, Cessna November 869er Bravo Charlie is holding short of runway 13 at Bravo 1, requesting VFR departure to the south.
869 Bravo Charlie, St. Augustine Tower, turn right on course, runway 13, intersection Bravo 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 9 Bravo Charlie.
Clear for takeoff, runway 13, turn right on course to the south, 9 Bravo Charlie.
Thank you.
You have to let them know the runway, and you have to let them know if they give you instructions to turn right or left or something like that, okay?
Okay.
All right. Small corrections. Okay.
Okay, we're coming up on 700 feet. Want me to turn south?
Yeah.
You know, it seems to be yawing this way. I'm having to constantly right rudder to keep it on course.
Yeah, that's very common. Right rudder on a takeoff.
Okay.
south-south.
Yankee 4 stop.
751 Uniform, Sun Sea Tower, and right, downwind runway 13.
Right, downwind 1351 Uniform.
Alright, we'll continue climbing me up from 1,300 to about 3,000 feet. Alright, passing 1,000.
What's that?
We passed 1,000.
Yes, we have. So let's go ahead and do the departure checklist, climb checklist. 70 power mixture, instruments, taxi and landing lights off, landing light off, 75, and flight plan open.
Okay, very good.
Number 9 Bravo Charlie, free change approved.
You just
Frequency change approved, 9 Bravo Charlie.
frequency change approved, 9 Bravo Charlie.
Alright, that's all they're saying.
I couldn't hear.
Okay.
51 Uniform, would you like to downwind or base?
Now
Affirmative.
I forgot.
Question, which one would you want?
Oh, base.
Turn on my
51 Uniform.
headset.
Say that one more time.
I didn't have my noise cancellation on.
Okay.
That's why I couldn't hear him the first time.
That's right.
There you go, sir.
Okay. Cool.
Lean out a little bit.
Alright, that works. And on a heading of south 3000, very good. Alright, prepare me for maneuvers.
All right, let's first we're going to do clearing turns, then we're going to do the actually first pre-maneuver checklist. So we have 3 things here: fuel at both, we have full rich, we have heat, we have mags and master, and we also have our landing light on. That's what we want. Watch our altitude. And now we're going to pick a spot to land. We're going to check our seat belts. We're going to also announce on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Keep going.
Do it, or
What do you mean?
you're supposed to give a position wrong. Anyway, I'll do my clearing turns now.
Okay.
To the left, 90. I'll look around. Don't see anybody else.
And we're scanning outside mainly.
Yeah.
Using 10-degree increments. As we're turning to scan outside for traffic, making sure that there's no other planes out here, or drones, or birds, or anything like that.
Alrighty. 10 degrees, 10 degrees. Around, a little bit high. And we're back to the south. Get up.
Alright, go ahead and give me a slow flight in the clean configuration.
Slow flight in the clean. Okay, we're gonna
On a heading of south.
we're gonna do a heading of south first. We'll set that up. We're also gonna pick a place to land. I guess that would be the beach.
Sure.
And not really any place. The water, I guess.
Definitely not a water landing.
So now we're gonna pull the power back to 1600 RPM, and we're gonna pick 3000 as our target.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and start favoring a pitch as we pull back power.
Alright, just watch your heading.
So here's 3000. We're pitching. We're going to be listening for that stall indicator.
What airspeed are we slowing down for?
We're going down to 75.
Nope.
65?
Nope.
All the way down until we hear it.
All the way down into the green arc. The bottom of the green arc. Or until we hear the stall warning horn. Do you hear the stall warning horn?
Yeah.
At what airspeed did it start sounding off at?
70.
Okay.
Sorry, 65.
Okay. So you want to be within 10 of that 65. So somewhere between 65 to 75 would be an okay range for you now.
Okay.
Okay. So give me on a heading of south.
All right.
Within that airspeed range and maintain your altitude.
Okay.
I'm very good. Recover. Very good. Turn me to a heading west. Or not so much a heading, but turn me to a general direction of west. Whatever you perceive to be west. Alright. Give me a power on stall.
Power on stall.
Okay.
Okay. Just
And talk me through it.
all right. So we're going to pick 27 as our ground, and we're going to start slowing down, and we're going to add 10% flaps right here. We're going to pull our power back 1600.
Okay.
And now we're in the range where we can go to 20 degrees flap.
Okay. What airspeed are we slowing down for?
We're going to slow down to 55 or as low as we can in the white.
Very
arc.
good. It's 55.
Right. Okay. So
The arcs are only for slow flight. Okay. But the designated airspeeds are for stalls. Anywho, continue down 60 or 55.
Okay. So power back to 16.
All right.
And now we're in the range we can go to full flaps.
Okay. Keep pitching her up.
All right. Well, 27 is our ground, so I'm
Or that only applies to the power off, not the power on. The power on.
we're doing power on.
Yep. Power on. It's 55.
Okay, so no flaps. I thought you said power off.
Oh,
Power
okay.
off
Then
would be
65 it is. Let's just do the power off. All right. One. Okay. Then would you say the 8 or the 7?
7.
Okay. So let's just make this power off. All right.
Okay.
All right. Remember, power to idle. It's a power off. There we go. That's a stall.
degrees flaps. Still on west. And full power and trying to get some altitude here, still on west. Pitching trim. As our airspeed climbs, we're now going to go up to 10 degrees flaps.
Alright, and then just climb me back up to 3,000.
Okay.
Aircraft Factory Tower, Skyguard 22010. 3000 over the westernmost run bound east of Crescent, simulate engine out, followed by 8,000 miles.
All set.
Someone else. Anywho. Yeah, that was a pretty good power off stall. Now this time give me the power on.
Okay, power on, simulating takeoff, no flaps. We're on a heading of west. We're going to pick our 2700 as our ground. So, or just go right here. We can start from here, right?
Power on, you do not do the whole ground thing. That's only for
Power off.
Power off for landing, okay?
Okay, so we'll say, here we go.
Skyhawk 412 at 3,000.
Let me think about this for 1 second. Alright, so full rich, we've done our clearings here, we did that. And so now let's just pitch up.
Pitch it down. Nope, pitch it down. Alright, before we ever pitch it up, what do? With all four of these, the slow flight clean, the slow flight dirty, the power on stall, the power off stall, it always starts with power back to 15 or 16.
Okay.
Okay? Alright. Okay, what airspeed are we slowing down to?
We're going to slow down to the bottom of the green arc, or when we hear the stall indicator.
No. 55 for the power on, 65 for the power off, and the slow flights are the ones that go to the bottom of the arcs.
Okay. Remind me when we get back so I can write that down.
Okay.
Read a flashcard.
Okay. Alright, so what airspeed are we slowing down on this one?
5.
Say what?
65.
55.
55. Too much going on.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cool. Power on. Alright, don't forget that right rudder. You forgot the right rudder. That's why I wanted to spin on you.
I'm right rudder.
Let's try that one again.
There's right rudder.
Alright, let me show you.
Your controls.
My controls. Alright, 3,000 feet, power to 15. Alright, I'm going to do a power on stall simulating the takeoff. Alright, what airspeed do we take off at? We take off at 55. Alright,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, full power. Step on the ball, so a little bit of right rudder, enough to get it back on the middle there. I see that I'm moving away from my west. And that's a stall. Just nose it down to the horizon, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay, but enough right rudder to get that ball up in the middle.
Yeah, I was watching the heading.
controls. Let's see, you try that one.
My flight controls.
You're rushing into it. Don't rush into it. Alright, I saw that you just kept on yanking it. You never really stabilized yourself at that 55, alright? Let me walk you through it, alright? Your flight controls.
My flight controls.
And let's slow it down a little bit, alright? Power to 15. Okay. Let's maintain 55. 1, 2, let's slow it down here, Rob. You're speeding it up, and that's why it's not coming out well.
I'm trying to keep it at 55,
okay.
as you said. You want it right there.
Okay, 55, good. Alright, now powerful. Let's simulate a takeoff. Alright, cool. Now keep pitching it up and get that rudder a little bit more right rudder with a little bit of left aileron to get you on that heading of west. And that's better. That's a stall. And notice how it did not want to yank you to either direction. Okay?
Okay.
Much better on that one. Alright? Want to try to do more stall, or do you want to do a steep turn?
No, we'll do another stall.
Okay. Perfect. Let's see. Am I comfortable heading west? Let's do north. All right, getting back down at 3.
Okay, there's 55.
Okay.
Right rudder. Moving away from north.
Full power, right? It's power on stall. Okay. A little bit better.
Do another?
If you want to.
Yep.
Okay. Continue on heading north, get yourself on the heading north 3,000 feet, alright? And talk me through it this time.
No. Too much. Okay, I'll try. All right, so we're going to pitch for 55 and add power. We're going to watch our altitude.
Nope, you're going to go 15.
See, that's the whole thing. If I just do it.
Okay, then just do it.
All right.
Power to 15. Alright. Until 3 seconds at 55. 1, 2, 3. Power full. Heading in north, right rudder, and enough aileron to get you on that heading in north, and enough rudder to center up that ball. And bookadoo. Much better. So far your best one.
All right.
Alright, let's move on to steep turns.
All right.
Go ahead and go to a heading of east until you have the St. Augustine Inlet off of your nose. At 3,000 feet. Alright, you got the inlet off your nose?
Yep.
Alright, what I want you to do is I want you to give me steep turns.
Okay. And here we go. We're going to power back to gain. And we're going to do some trim. And it will say 25 is our
Steep turns?
oh, emergency descent. Sorry.
Okay, that was a decent setup though. I'll give you props for that one, but
So back to 3.
I mean, right procedures.
Okay, so clearing turns or just go
Yeah,
for it?
let's do clearing turns. Let's do a 180. That'll be our clearing turn, a 180.
All right. Okay.
All right. So you comfortable with that trim?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me steep turns. Let's see. Go point your nose towards the river over there where it kind of bends, and that's going to be your reference point.
All right. Okay, so this will be my start right here. You want me to level the wings?
Yes, and I want you to comfortably start it at 3,000 feet.
All right. And here we go to the left.
Okay. That one was very good. And one to the right.
Yeah, a little bit of altitude there. Get rid of that in a second.
Alright. Better, alright? The reason why in the beginning of your right one you went that high is because when you leveled off from your left, you took a good 5 seconds of being straight and level.
With trim.
With trim.
Yeah.
And you ballooned up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking I could get back into it with the same trim setting.
You can. So what I recommend is roll out wings level for like about a second and immediately begin your right one so you don't balloon.
Should I remove trim and then put it back in or leave trim?
No, you could leave the trim in there, but just don't go wings level for 5 seconds or else you're going to balloon up. Just do it immediately.
All right.
And that's enough for your right turn. Okay, up to you if you want to do another set of steep turns or if you want to continue on to the next maneuver.
We can continue to next maneuver.
Okay, cool. Let's see, 3,000 feet, huh? I want you to give me an emergency descent from 3,000 down to 2,000 feet, please.
Emergency sent, power back to 1600, and we're going to start turning. I'm sorry, what was the altitude you requested?
2,000. And whatever you do, just don't get in the yellow. Good. Alright, and then at 2,000, cruise it up. Very good. Are you comfortable with the whole trim? If you go back on the trim, like if you put some trim down, does that help you nose it up or nose it down?
Trim down for down. Trim up for up.
Yep, so this right here would be nose up.
Yep.
And this right here is nose down.
Right.
Okay. Cool. Sometimes I feel like you're reversing it. Alright, let's see. Climb me up to 2,500 while turning to the east. Alright, cool. Your engine quit.
Threw that at me. Okay, so ABC, we're looking for airspeed pitch to 65. And we're looking for the best place to land. There's a nice big field right down there to the left. I like that. C, we're gonna go through our checklist. Checking my airspeed, checking my altitude, engine out, power loss in flight, best glide, no wind direction, wind shut off, pull that out, on, no it's on, fuel selector both, watching my airspeed, watching my altitude, auxiliary fuel pump on, mixture full rich, magnetos check all, master on. Okay, then we attempt to restart.
Let's say it didn't restart.
Restart, okay, we're going to, I'm looking for a road because they're going to come give us gas. There's gas right there. I think I'm going to land on that road.
Okay.
All right.
How are you going to land? In which direction?
We're going to land into the wind, so I'm going to circle around here.
Okay.
Actually, I need to pitch up a little bit.
Okay, good.
And I'm going to say we are on a semi-crosswind right now.
Okay.
And we're still going to pitch for best glide.
Alright, is there anything else we could be doing?
Trying to restart.
Okay. I mean, we already tried to restart it and it didn't work, but we still have enough time.
Try and restart again. If no restart, maintain bus route, squawk 77, that's right, squawk 79, declare emergency, so I go to 121.5, I say Mayday, 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 November 8, Cessna 8, November 869, Bravo Charlie is over, Hastings, engine out, and we're going to land on a road.
Okay. Then what?
Pilots invite, no restart, flaps is needed, so no, we don't want to do that yet. Which one was I on?
You declared an emergency right here.
Okay.
Then
fuel shut-off valve off. We're going to pull that. Seat belts are on. Flaps is needed. So, you know what? I'm seeing some power lines. I'm going to stay away from that.
okay.
So we're going to change it. We're going to go to this right here.
What, a field?
That field right there.
Okay.
We're on base right now.
Sure.
So we're slow and unlatched doors, mags master off, and we go for a landing.
Okay, very good. Let's recover and put level me off at 1,000 feet. That was much better than yesterday, or 2 days ago, sorry. Alright, and just keep me at 1,000. Alright, where were the winds coming from? Or where are
130, we're going to be that was going to be a downwind landing.
an upwind. It was going to be an upwind landing, I think. Right?
No, winds are coming from 130, right? Down here?
130. That way. They're coming from 130.
Yeah, right.
So they're blowing from the southeast.
So if we landed that way, wouldn't it have been downwind?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
You want to land on an upwind.
Correct.
Against the wind. That's alright, we're still learning. Alright, so we got the wind almost right behind us. I want you to pick a prominent landmark to do circles around.
Okay, that farmhouse right there.
Which one?
Right in the middle of the green.
Okay, go ahead and get yourself set up so you can do turns around it. I want you to turn to the left.
Okay, so wind's at 130 off to our right, aft. That means we're going to go in with our sharper turn on the into the wind. We're going to do less of a steep turn, a little bit more shallow.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look at this guy.
What? Oh.
Cessna around the same
Alright,
thing.
well, let's get away from him.
Yeah. Looks like he picked the same spot.
Pretty much.
Boy, that was a mid-air collision waiting to happen.
Be using the field of the St. John's ground run.
Okay, see those two tree islands, the one to the left?
Okay.
That's what I'm going to pick, the one to the left.
Okay, just get yourself situated to where you can enter the left downwind.
All right, going to change that. We're going to pick this lake right here.
Okay. I like it. Alright, and I just want you to maintain a constant radius. Always ask yourself, am I getting too close, am I getting too far, and what can I do to correct for it?
Okay.
Customer Sierra Tower 436 Echo Romeo, about 4, east of the bottom tip of Lake Crescent, 2,700 power south. Back to Sky 405 Echo Romeo, just on top of Lake Crescent at 2,100. Don't lazy 8 eastbound, this practice. Suspect area, Skyhawk, November 5526 Juliet. We're about 2 miles north of Lake Crescent, 4,500 feet turn.
Watch your altitude. I think these are way better than yesterday, or 2 days ago. Throughout the entire time you maintain a constant radius.
Oh, I have an excellent instructor.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, not as good as yours.
No, yours is actually coming through. Alright, you can exit.
Which way?
Let's just turn it to the east. A right turn to the east. Yeah, that was coming out pretty. Not bad. 20%, huh? I can do that.
Thank you.
That was way better. Alright. Here, let's introduce you to the rectangular course. Do you mind if I fly for a bit? I'll give you a break.
Your controls.
My control.
Your controls.
Alright, let's see. So heading, winds are from 130. Alright, rectangular course, it's basically the same thing. Alright. It's all of these ground reference maneuvers have the same purpose. It's to make sure that you know how to correct for the wind, okay? So very rarely in nature do we have anything that's perfectly square or rectangular, except for farmers' fields right below us. And you better believe I'm using this farmer's field right below us.
Alright.
Alright, once again, and this is the one thing...
North traffic, Skyhawk 1227 Bravo Hotel, north of Oman at 5 nautical mile at 3000. Accelerating store, north lane of traffic.
I'll give you $20 if you can tell me what that kid said.
No clue.
Alright, I keep my $20. Alright, so anyways, I'm going to enter on the downwind. Unfortunately, there's nothing that's perfectly parallel to a heading of 130, so these fields are east-ish. Okay.
North practice area, Archer 875 Golf, we're about 8 miles northeast of Lake Crescent doing stalls, 4,000.
8 miles northeast of Lake Crescent.
Lake Crescent's like all the way down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're nowhere near it. Alright, so I'm just going to enter right here so I can enter on a 45-degree downwind. Alright, what do we got here? We got this field right here. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to basically enter on this side right here where the power lines are.
Okay.
Alright, and what I basically want to do is I want to follow it. Alright? Prevent any wind correction. So the wind right now being 130 is trying to push me a little bit that way. So I want to prevent it from pushing me even more. So I'm going to kind of crab a little bit into the wind in order to prevent any wind drift. Okay? You see that over there where it continues to the woods? That's going to be my base leg. Turning it in right here. And I'll make it steep or else I can actually see it on the ground right now. It's trying to push me over to the west. Alright. Continue flying this way a little bit. Alright. Basically where the next set of power lines are over there, that's going to be now my upwind. Alright, not going to be as steep. As you can tell, not as steep. Because now it turns more into a headwind.
Special Picture Golf 457 Cromish, currently using the eastern right barn for simulating ship which landing crest. Steps on. About 14 people talking there. Shadow traffic, side 410, Corona using the field east of the bend in the St. John's, ground around South Peak.
Alright. And then this other side right here is going to be now my crosswind.
Crescent practice Sky 405 Victoria Romeo. Anyone using the field east of southern tip of Lake Crescent?
Yeah.
Yeah, but 405, how many more minutes would you guys need? Hey, North Practice area, Archer 875 Golf, we're about 5 to the east of Lake Crescent. Emergency sent down from 4,300 to 2,000, look out below.
This is why this maneuver hardly gets used, in my opinion, to check rides. I don't think it's that challenging. What you're really doing is tracing this out. And that's it. You want to try to give it a go?
Sure.
Try not to be too challenged by this.
Okay. My controls.
northbound traffic, Skyhawk November 227 Bravo Hotel. Access door at 3,000 feet, 7 nautical mile, northwest of
North practice area, west Skyhawk, just west of
I wonder what the farmers are thinking.
simulated emergency descent to Pearson.
Distant practice 405 Echo Romeo, journey 1 northeast of Lake Distant, descending down to 1,000. Doing HM pilot using the field southeast of Lake Distant, distant practice.
Flagler practice area, White Skyhawk 521 November Delta, 3,000 feet heading northbound. We're about 8 nautical miles northwest of Flagler.
Did you do this field or that field?
This field right here where all the abandoned rusted farms are. Or I don't know if that's abandoned, but the rusted farm building, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, got a slight yaw because of the wind. I'm going to point into it just a little bit. Yep, good. Altitude. Alright, now this left turn is going to be a little bit shallower.
Yeah.
And we're going to go a little bit deeper than we did on the other one.
Okay.
Give ourselves a little bit more altitude.
Okay. So good. This one is going to be shallow.
So here we go.
However, the other one coming up over there where the power lines are, that one will be steeper as it turns more into a downwind.
northbound traffic, Skyhawk November 227 Bravo Hotel. Current about 7 nautical miles northwest of Oman at 3,000 feet. Doing Shandong, northbound traffic.
There we go. Steeper because the wind
Pushing us off.
pushing us off. Alright, and that's it. That's our rectangular course.
Alright.
Alright, let's go. You see that orange field over there?
Yep.
Let's go follow this dirt road over there. I want us to get set up for some S-turns.
Okay. Summer Haven practice area at Skyhawk 433 Echo Romeo is about 10 miles north of Flagler over the shoreline southbound 2,300 slow blade.
Okay, how do you want me to make a right and then in over it?
Well, I want to enter on the downwind, so pick a road that goes, actually, how much time do we have?
1623.
I'm not going to waste your time. You see this, you see on this, here, go ahead and start turning it over to the west. On the western side of this field right here, there's a dirt strip that kind of runs north to south, and I just want you to do S-turns around it.
Okay.
You'll see it once we actually overfly it. The good thing about flying a high-wing airplane is that it's easy to spot.
So this first dirt road, you want to do S's over that?
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll start at west. And we're just about crossing over the road now. We're crossing over.
Okay.
We're at 1,000 feet.
Yes.
And this is going to be a sharp turn because we're downwind.
Yeah. And we don't want to get continued to be pushed, what do you call it?
Leeward.
Yeah, towards the west. Alright, and as you continue to turn, you can start shallowing it out, or else you're going to be wings level a little bit too soon, and we don't want to be there too soon, do we? Not really. Alright, so start shallowing it out even more, even more, even more. There we go. And to the point where, when we go wings level, boom, we're over that line.
Okay, so...
Okay, that was pretty good. And then we do the opposite.
Okay, we're going to get upwind a little bit, and this is going to be a shallower turn.
Yep.
Because right now we're in the direction of the wind. We're at 120. So... we need to hurry up, otherwise we're not going to make it. Yeah, I should have gone a little bit further, but I'll get them level before we...
4,000,
there we go. A little high. Wings level.
But other than that, wings level parallel, I'm happy with that. Alright? You want to try to do it again and see if we can correct for that altitude?
It's up to you.
Okay. I think honestly you did a pretty decent job.
Yeah.
Alright, let's call it.
Alright, back, return.
We did everything that I wanted to go over.
Okay.
I ain't gonna waste your money trying to make you do it again. Climb me up to 2,000 though.
Alright, how about on the way back we do power on stalls?
Okay, then climb me up to 2,000, heading north.
Center for Jessica 457 Greenwich, currently using the field on the western road bar, middle portion of Lake Crescent, 2,500 beach, Miami approach line Crescent.
Buddha 412 from Buddha 405, we're currently using the field directly southeast of Lake Diston. I do have you guys in sight. Seems that you guys are using the field on top of the solar panel.
Buddha 412 from the pathway, we'll do it, and it's not power on you. We'll be out of your way.
Practice area, Twin Star 306 Echo Romeo, approximately 8 miles to the east of Palatka Airport, altitude 3,600, simulated emergency descent.
You wanted 2,000?
2,500 now, turn me to a heading of west while we're climbing.
Alright.
Alright, let's go ahead and do a power on stall.
Okay. So, I'm going to pull the power back, pull the power back to 15. And we're going to get to 55. I'm going to add power. We're going to pitch for 55. And when it stalls, we're going to let it out. So, power back to 16.
Okay.
And we're going to pitch up to...
Heading.
Get our heading, get back to west. There, we're a little high. Add some trim, right rudder. Here we are coming up on 55.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Distant practice sky 405.
Right rudder, left.
Just on the tip of south.
Do you put right rudder or left rudder?
I was doing right rudder.
Really?
Using the field southeast of Lake Diston.
I thought left.
Huh?
I thought left.
No, I have my right in.
Okay, let's try that again.
4,000, 4 miles
right.
East of Flagler, doing the southerly stalls.
Right rudder. 1, 2, 3, power. Right rudder.
Much better. A little bit better.
North practice area, Skyhawk 6065 Mike is about 8 miles to the southwest.
We're going back?
2,800 doing Chandel.
Caution bird activity, drone activity.
I got the controls, I'll give you a break. Go ahead and write down the weather.
Mr. Airman, the order service.
Go ahead and write down the weather.
Closed. Runway 64 between taxiway Bravo and taxiway Delta 3, non-movement. Taxiway Delta between taxiway Delta 4 and taxiway Bravo, non-movement. Taxiway Delta 3 between runway 64 and taxiway Delta closed. Taxiway Delta 2 and taxiway Delta 4 closed. Be back when we held shore and runway assignment instructions. Advise contact information, Zulu. Charles Airport information, Zulu 205 observation, 11208 air visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 24, dew point 18, altimeter 3001. Bridge approach runway 13 in use. Use caution bird activity, drone activity, south Delta 400 feet. Notice to airmen, the order service, runway 64 closed. Runway 64 between taxiway Bravo and taxiway Delta 3, non-movement. Taxiway Delta between taxiway Delta 4 and taxiway Bravo, non-movement. Taxiway Delta 3 between runway 64 and taxiway Delta closed. Taxiway Delta 2 and taxiway Delta 4 closed. Be back when we held shore and runway assignment instructions. Advise contact information, Zulu. Charles Airport information, Zulu 205 observation, 11208 air visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 24, dew point 18, altimeter 3001. Bridge approach runway 13 in use. Use caution bird activity, drone activity, south Delta 400 feet. Notice to airmen, the order service, runway 64 closed. Runway 64 between taxiway Bravo and taxiway Delta 3, non-movement. Taxiway Delta between taxiway Delta 4 and taxiway Bravo, non-movement. Taxiway Delta 3 between runway 64 and taxiway Delta closed. Taxiway Delta 2.
We'll be looking for traffic, continue present course.
Number 5, Charlie Papa, you disregard the altitude restriction. Descent at your discretion, all advised traffic, get a little bit closer.
5 Charlie Papa, descending out of 2,600.
Fire 745 at Bravo 2, contact ground.
Alright, what are you going to tell them?
Good night, 745.
St. Augustine Tower, Cessna, November 869 Bravo Charlie is 10 miles northwest of the airfield with information Zulu requesting full stop.
Okay, good. This time, however, we are 9 miles to the west.
Right.
Okay. And then,
West on course, clear for takeoff,
Go for it.
runway 13.
whenever you get the chance.
5410 Sierra Papa.
What's she going to say back? She'll probably...
We'll see.
St. Augustine Tower, Cessna, November 869 Bravo Charlie is 8 miles west of the airfield, requesting full stop.
Number 869 Bravo Charlie, St. Augustine Tower, right in.
Don't say anything. Just press the ident button.
9 Bravo Charlie, thanks. For now, suggest a 130 heading. Expect the downwind entry. If I can get to the base, I will. I've got 2 faster moving traffic to your left and slightly behind. And the wind's 150 at 130 heading. Suggested for now, number 9 Bravo Charlie.
130 heading for 9 Bravo Charlie, and we can expect the downwind for now.
I was close. I was going to say runway 13 downwind. Report midfield on it.
That was the weirdest instruction and the longest instruction I've ever received.
Shot pop, 2 choices. I can slow you, put you behind that pipe breeze 11 o'clock in about 5 miles, or we can keep your speed up and go in front and keep us south of him. What would you like?
I'll keep my speed up and straight in.
5 shot pop. Thanks for now. Suggest a 110 degree heading, and I'll have further towards the runway for you in just a moment. Just keep your speed up as best you can.
110, descending, keep speed.
Okay, so now we are 6 miles out. We're still a little bit early for our descent checklist, but we got mixture full rich both on the fuel switch. We just got our ATIS. Altimeter needs set at 001. There you go. And we're off a little bit here. Should I adjust that?
Yep.
All right. So pre-landing, let's go ahead and put our landing lights on. They've been on.
St. Augustine Tower, 40 Sierra Foxtrot is on the RNAV runway 13.
40 Sierra Foxtrot, St. Augustine Tower, roger, continue approach.
Continue approach, 40 Sierra Foxtrot.
Number 9 Bravo Charlie, I'm sorry, sir, that Piper's still doing 100 over the ground. He just called me now. Looks like it'll be a little tight if I put you first. If you would, just start to reduce your speed back to 100. I'm going to have to make you number 2. And turn left to suggest heading 030, please.
030, we'll slow down for you for 9 Bravo Charlie.
Thank you, number 9 Bravo Charlie. And number 5 Charlie Pop as well. You'll be number 2. You'll be number 2. Turn left, suggest heading of 020 and begin to slow back to your normal speed, please.
020, back to normal speed, 5 Charlie.
Number 9 Bravo Charlie, you can turn left towards the airport for the midfield right down, if you would.
Midfield right downwind for the runway 13, 9 Bravo Charlie.
Thank you, number 9 Bravo Charlie, or I can take you northbound, put you about a 5-mile right base. It'll be your choice, number 9 Bravo Charlie. You're number 3 for the runway.
Number 3 and downwind's good for me, 9 Bravo Charlie.
Okay, thank you, sir. Just report the midfield right downwind, number 9 Bravo Charlie.
I'll put the midfield right downwind, 9 Bravo Charlie.
Thank you, number 5 Charlie Pop. You can turn right now to suggest heading of 09, join. Thanks for your help, number 5 Charlie Pop.
So are we on the left side now?
Right,
Say what? Well, are we on the left side right now?
Runway 13, did you want a low approach or touch and go?
So you need to go to the other side.
But if it works out better for your spacing, we can just make it a low approach.
Either one's fine, sir. I got room behind you now, number 050 Sierra Foxtrot. Maintain your current speed as long as practical. Runway 13.
Go ahead and do my descent and pre-landing checklist.
Maintain speed as much as practical. Runway 13 3 clear, touch and go. 40 Sierra Foxtrot, thank you.
I just did the pre-landing. Brake pedal test, landing lights on.
Runway 13, clear to land.
I'm Charlie Papa, clear to land 13.
Autopilot off, seatbelt mixture full, rich, fuel switch full.
And once you're pot, free change of fuel, we'll touch it.
Continue to descend down to 1,000 feet. Go direct to the airport now. This is good. You can roll out right here. And just continue descending.
Charlie Papa, resume normal speed, thank you.
I'm Charlie Papa. Breaking up speed slowly, 5 Charlie Papa.
Roger. Number 9 Bravo Charlie, be number 3 traffic just coming up inside of a 5-mile straight in. Just join the down and keep the speed reduced, and I'll advise him to follow here just a little bit.
Keep the speed reduced, maintain downwind. We'll keep looking for traffic for 9 Bravo Charlie.
Thanks, sir. I got a pipe rate a mile, just about a mile, and your traffic's just inside of about 4.5 mile final for 9 Bravo Charlie. Point him out to you just a moment.
I got traffic number 1 in sight, and we'll look out for number 2, 9 Bravo Charlie. Alright, just keep going downwind. Maintain 1,000 feet.
Bravo Charlie, traffic's 1 o'clock on a mile and a half just by the landfill, indicating 1,000.
Looking out, 9 Bravo Charlie. Traffic in sight, 9 Bravo Charlie.
9 Bravo Charlie, thanks. Your traffic is full stop as well. Number 2, runway 13, clear to land, number 9 Bravo Charlie.
Number 2, clear to land for 13, 9 Bravo Charlie.
Turn.
Let's wait 3 seconds after he passes our wing. So, 1, 2, 3, turn it.
40 Sierra Foxtrot, 1 able, turn right heading 270, maintain 2,000, and contact Jack's departure.
Alright, 270 up to 2,000, and contact departure 40 Sierra Foxtrot.
Square out the pattern as best you can, so I wouldn't start turning yet. You can start turning now. Alright, let's go over landing stuff. So, on a normal traffic pattern, you would put the power to 15. Since we're a bit far, let's go maybe power to 18 for right now. Let's start off with power to 18. Alright, let's put flaps 10 degrees. Alright, good. Let's get back onto that center line. Let's see, what else? Let's go flaps 20. Alright, this is actually looking pretty nice. I'm liking this, alright? Just maintain that center line. Take that center line on the runway, make an imaginary line that extends all the way towards us, and get on that center line. Put that center line in between your knees. Okay? Doing a great job. Power to, this is actually good right here. Just point it towards the threshold of the runway. That should be good enough. Alright? Every time when you're on an approach, you should always be asking yourself, am I too fast? Am I too slow? Am I too high? Am I too low? Alright, and always correct accordingly, but for right now, you're good. Alright? Airspeed is adjusted with the pitch of your nose, just like the maneuvers, and power is to adjust
Charlie Papa, where do you
your altitude, like in the maneuvers as well.
Thank you, 5 Charlie Papa. You keep your taxi speed up for me all the way down to Bravo 4. That'll be the third right turn.
Right on Bravo 4, 5 Charlie Papa.
Okay, reduce power to 15. Put flaps 30.
Charlie Papa, turn right at Bravo 4, then turn left on Bravo, cross runway 6, and taxi to self-serve on this frequency.
5 Charlie Papa, right on Bravo 4.
Alright, reduce power a little bit more.
And across, which runway again?
Pop, turn right at Bravo 4, turn left on Bravo, cross runway 6 to self-serve.
Perfect. Right on Bravo 4, left Bravo, cross 6.
Keep on reducing power. Power all the way out. All the way out. Cool. Alright, be very gentle. Keep it, nose it up, keep it. This works.
Number 9 Bravo Charlie via Bravo 2, taxi to parking this frequency, good night.
Bravo 2, taxi to Florida Aviation. 9 Bravo Charlie. Did I screw that up?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you were already, okay, so you were already on ground when I said that? No.
No. Well, he said taxi to Florida Aviation on this frequency, didn't he? So we're not going to go to ground.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Before you do anything, though, clean up the airplane, do the after landing checklist.
I saw you do flaps up, strobes off. Okay, landing light off, taxi light as required, pitot heat off, mixture as required. Guess we can come out a little bit. For takeoff, you did that. Okay, beacon off. All set.
And Tower 9 Bravo Charlie, just want to confirm that we are to taxi to Florida Aviation on this frequency.
Number 9 Bravo Charlie, correct.
Alright, on this frequency to Florida Aviation, number 5. Alright, just continue. Straight ahead.
Tires at 336, on the way to 13.
Center 336, San Jose Tower, runway 13, quarter line.
Line 13, so 336.
So those are Florida Flyers airplanes. Broken ones.
Those are those guys over there, right?
Yeah. Their planes aren't much better. They're all leasebacks. And from what I see, hunks of junks.